Shocking dual twist. Gwen is pregnant with Xander Kiriaki's baby, and they're getting married. Salem reels from a stunning turn of events no one saw coming. Gwen is carrying Xander Kiriaki's child, and the two are officially engaged. As longtime fans pick their jaws up off the floor, Days of Our Lives delivers one of the most jaw-dropping, heart-pounding twists of the summer. Love, betrayal, surprise, and scandal collide as Xander's life takes a sudden and possibly irreversible turn. Here's everything you need to know about this wild revelation. Gwen's shocking return turns into a life-changing surprise. It all started quietly enough. When Gwen returned to Salem earlier this month, most assumed she was back to stir the pot, maybe relight some old flames, cause trouble at the Horton house, and make enemies nervous. But no one expected this. Gwen didn't just come back with baggage. She came back with a secret. As spoilers began teasing more intimate scenes between Gwen and Xander Kiriakis, many assumed it would be a fling, a heat-of-the-moment reunion based on old chemistry and unresolved feelings. But now, the truth has exploded onto the scene. Gwen is pregnant with Xander's baby, and the two are planning to marry. Yes, you read that correctly. What started as a surprise reunion has turned into one of the most unexpected love stories Salem has seen in years, with consequences that will ripple across every corner of town. A complicated past, a twisted present. Before we dive into what this means for Salem's most complicated romantic quadrangle, let's rewind the clock. Not long ago, Xander and Sarah Horton were the couple fans rooted for, the misunderstood bad boy and the good-hearted doctor who saw past his flaws. They shared love, loss, and even a child together, their beloved daughter, Victoria Kiriakis. But the bond between Sarah and Xander fractured when betrayal entered the picture. Xander found out that Sarah had been part of a cruel deception involving a fake letter, one that cut him deeply. Meanwhile, Xander's temper led him to lash out at Philip Kiriakis, leading to a violent altercation that left his reputation in shreds. Their marriage couldn't survive the strain. And even though Xander had once suggested trying for a second child, a little brother or sister for Victoria, that dream dissolved along with their relationship. But it seems the universe had other plans. Gwen and Xander, more than just a rebound? For viewers who recall Gwen and Xander's earlier interactions, their connection was undeniable, albeit chaotic. They understood each other in ways that others couldn't. Gwen never demanded that Xander be perfect. She accepted his flaws. Sometimes she even encouraged them. Unlike Sarah, who often held him to a higher moral standard, Gwen made Xander feel like he could be himself, unpolished, impulsive, and real. They shared an attraction that simmered just beneath the surface even after they drifted apart. So when Gwen returned to Salem and rushed into Xander's arms, literally it was only a matter of time before sparks flew. A kiss led to more. Emotions boiled over. And one night turned into something far more life-altering. Now, Gwen is carrying Xander's second child. And this time, she's determined to do things differently. Wedding bells are ringing. But is this love or strategy? Gwen's pregnancy bombshell stunned Xander. But even more shocking? He didn't walk away. In fact, Xander proposed. And Gwen said yes. The reasons behind this sudden engagement are still unfolding. Is it a true rekindling of love? Or is Xander clinging to the idea of family now that Sarah is gone and his life feels out of control? Is Gwen finally getting what she's always wanted, not just a child, but the man who could never quite forget her? For now, the couple is planning a wedding. Whether the wedding actually happens and whether it ends in joy or disaster is anyone's guess. But there's one person who won't be smiling. Sarah Horton, the other woman, once again left behind when Sarah finds out the news, and the emotional fallout could be catastrophic. After all, there were whispers that Sarah and Xander were on the verge of reconciliation. Sarah had begun to soften toward her ex-husband. She was opening herself up to the idea of forgiving him. They had shared moments recently that reminded fans of their old connection. The tender glances, the shared memories of raising Victoria, the longing for what once was. Now, that possibility may be shattered. Gwen's announcement doesn't just end any chance of a reunion. It could destroy Sarah emotionally. The idea that Gwen, of all people, is carrying Xander's child is a bitter pill to swallow. And for Sarah, who once envisioned a future where Victoria had a full and loving family, this development will be devastating. What happens next? The biggest question now, will Gwen and Xander actually go through with the wedding, and can they raise a child together? Xander has proven he can be a devoted father. His love for Victoria is real, and his desire to build a family has always been sincere. But building a life with Gwen? That's new territory. With Gwen's unpredictable nature, Xander's temper, and a town full of skeptics, it won't be an easy journey. Still, this unexpected twist could mark the start of a brand new chapter for both of them. One forged in chaos, perhaps, but also in the hope that even the most unlikely people can find love and purpose in each other. Days of Our Lives spoilers. A whirlwind of drama unfolds in Salem on July 8, 2025. The sleepy town of Salem is anything but quiet in the upcoming episode of Days of Our Lives airing on July 8, 2025. Fans of the beloved soap opera are in for a roller coaster of emotions as stalkers, shockers, and heartfelt moments collide, weaving a tapestry of drama that will leave viewers on the edge of their seats. From a panicked foster parent racing to the hospital to a dangerous encounter in a dark alley and a jaw-dropping reunion that no one saw coming, this episode promises to deliver the heart-pounding excitement that has kept audiences hooked for decades. Let's dive into the chaos and heartfelt moments awaiting the residents of Salem. A foster parent's fear. Leo's struggle with baby Tesoro in one of the episode's most heart-wrenching storylines. Leo Stark, played by the talented Greg Ricart, finds himself overwhelmed with the responsibilities of caring for his foster child, baby Tesoro. Leo, known for his quick wit and charming demeanor, is no stranger to navigating tricky situations. But parenting is a whole new challenge. The weight of ensuring the safety and well-being of a vulnerable infant proves to be more than he bargained for. As he fumbles through diaper changes and feeding schedules, Leo's confidence begins to waver and a sense of panic sets in. Desperate for support, Leo turns to Gabby Hernandez, Sherry Jimenez, and Ari Horton, Marissa Reyes, hoping their maternal instincts or family experience might offer some guidance. However, Gabby, juggling her own high-stakes drama, and Ari, still finding her footing in Salem's whirlwind of emotions, are unable to provide the help Leo so desperately needs. Their well-meaning but ineffective advice only heightens Leo's anxiety, pushing him to the brink of despair. When baby Tesoro develops a slight fever, Leo's fears spiral out of control, convincing him that something is terribly wrong. In a frantic rush, Leo scoops up the infant and races to Salem University Hospital, his heart pounding with worry. There, he encounters the compassionate and ever-reliable Dr. Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, a beacon of calm in the storm of Leo's panic. Kayla, with her years of medical expertise and warm bedside manner, quickly assesses baby Tesoro, running tests to ensure the child is healthy. Her soothing words and gentle smile work wonders, reassuring Leo that the baby is in good hands. As Kayla explains that the fever is likely a minor issue, perhaps caused by teething or a mild virus, Leo's shoulders visibly relax and a wave of relief washes over him. This moment not only highlights Kayla's role as Salem's trusted healer, but also showcases Leo's growth as he navigates the challenges of foster parenthood, learning to trust himself and those around him. A hero's triumph and a sibling's vulnerability. Rafe's emotional journey elsewhere in Salem. Police Commissioner Rafe Hernandez, Galen Gehring, is riding high after cracking a major case that has been plaguing the town. Known for his sharp instincts and unwavering dedication to justice, Rafe's latest victory solidifies his reputation as one of Salem's most dependable protectors. The details of the case remain shrouded in mystery, but whispers around town suggest it involves a string of thefts that have left local businesses on edge. Rafe's triumph is a moment of pride, but the celebration is short-lived as personal challenges come knocking. In a rare moment of vulnerability, Rafe finds himself opening up to his sister, Ari Horton, about the pressures of his job and the toll it takes on his spirit. The siblings share a quiet moment at a local bar where the clinking of glasses and soft hum of conversation provide a backdrop for their heartfelt exchange. Rafe, usually the stoic protector, lets his guard down, revealing the weight of carrying Salem's safety on his shoulders. Ari, ever empathetic, listens intently, offering words of encouragement that remind Rafe of the strength found in family bonds. But the night takes a dangerous turn when Rafe steps outside for some fresh air, only to find himself in a shadowy alley confronted by Doug III, Peyton Meyer, a volatile thug with a reputation for trouble. Doug, deep in debt and desperate to settle a score with a local loan shark, sees Rafe as an obstacle, or worse, a target. The tension crackles in the air as Doug's desperation boils over, his words laced with menace. Rafe, ever the seasoned officer, stands his ground, but the encounter is fraught with danger. Will Rafe's quick thinking and years of training be enough to defuse the situation, or will this alleyway showdown spiral into violence? Viewers will be glued to their screens as this pulse-pounding moment unfolds, reminding us that in Salem, danger is never far away. A shocking reunion. Gwen's grand return to Salem just when it seems Salem can't handle any more surprises. The episode delivers a bombshell that will leave jaws on the floor. The grand return of Gwen Rizek, Emily O'Brien. Gwen, a character known for her complex past and magnetic presence, sweeps back into town like a whirlwind, stirring up memories and emotions for those who thought they'd seen the last of her. Her unexpected arrival is particularly shocking for Leo, her former best friend, who is blindsided by the sight of Gwen in the flesh. Leo and Gwen's friendship has always been a roller coaster of loyalty, betrayal, and redemption. Their history is filled with shared secrets, late-night confessions, and moments of unwavering support, but also moments of heartbreak that tested their bond. When Leo spots Gwen across the bustling square of Salem, his heart skips a beat. Is it really her? The woman who once stood by his side through thick and thin, only to leave under a cloud of unresolved tension? As their eyes meet, a flood of memories washes over Leo and the air crackles with unspoken questions. Why has Gwen returned? What secrets does she carry with her this time? And can their friendship be rekindled, or will old wounds prove too deep to heal? Gwen's return is more than just a nostalgic reunion, it's a catalyst for new drama. Her presence in Salem is sure to ripple through the lives of other residents, stirring up old rivalries and igniting new passions. As she steps back into the town she once called home, Gwen's motives remain unclear, but one thing is certain, her arrival will shake Salem to its core. Will she seek redemption, revenge, or something entirely unexpected? Fans will have to tune in to find out. The Heart and Soul of Salem, the July 8, 2025 episode of Days of Our Lives is a testament to the show's enduring appeal, blending high-stakes drama with deeply human moments. From Leo's frantic journey as a foster parent to Rafe's battle with duty and danger and Gwen's electrifying return, the episode captures the essence of Salem, a town where love, loss, and secrets are woven into the fabric of everyday life. Each storyline is a thread in the larger tapestry of the show, reminding viewers why they've remained loyal to these characters for generations.